Good morning. Good morning. Let's get right to it. Hope everybody had a great night. So we're looking at ES holding 45. What's that? 65. I think we're defending that for now on decent volume. Trapped under the ADMA, but we'll see what happens when the bell rings. Open up a couple windows here. Cool. So ideally, if you're a bull, or if you swung bullish positions today, or overnight, excuse me, you want to see a push over the ADMA on the 15-minute time frame. We've paused here at the golden pocket on the daily. If you pull a fib from, let me open up the points here. Fix that too. Boom. I am still in my robe. Give you guys the proper points there. All right. So pulling from, what's that? Friday? Thursday maybe? Whatever the 30th was. That's Wednesday. So Wednesday, swing high to swing low. You really have a bear flag that can't be negated until it closes really right above the golden pocket. So, line in the sand if I'm bullish or bearish. And good morning, Jaden and Josiah. How are you guys? Line in the sand if you're bullish. 45, 65 has to hold. If that slips, you really don't have anything until 45, 15 on ES. I think Tesla's healthy. Tesla really respects its levels. Oh, bearish. Let me go back to ES. If you're bearish, you can't see a close above this golden pocket on the daily. So what's that? 45.90. You should really start looking to exit. Like you shouldn't be anywhere near it, because if it gets up, really if it gets above 45.80, bulls can kind of steamroll. They can steamroll the rest of the day, really up to 4,600, 46.12. What's that? Yeah, like 46.25. So for the bears, kind of just want to keep it at the golden pocket, bounce from there to the downside. I grab the right tool here. So you want to see something like that if you're a bear. So, and I do have I actually have bearish positions open. I have 450 puts expiring on Friday. And I got those after close yesterday. You know, you can buy SPY options up to 15 minutes after the bell rings. So I did that. But I need some more pressure to the downside. Like it can't just chop around. Depending on where I am when the market opens, I'll actually monitor this one, pretty closely, because I don't want it to get out of hand. It's still early in the week. We get a pump and then we get a minus 2% day, Wednesday or Thursday. So, one of those days are coming. We just don't know when. Give me 1 second. 3 minutes till the market opens. Get my windows back. We'll look at Tesla. We'll look at Apple. Look at all the usual suspects. we will always have our eye on ES. Same thing with SPX. NQ, SPX, same thing right now, same patterns. This is just monster, you know. Apple has had 11 green days and then cooled off a little bit. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 11 green days with a gap up in between. Fill the gap and right back. So, you know, looks like it wants all-time high. It has to cool off. I mean, it doesn't have to do anything, but you know, it seems like, you know, all-time high is inevitable. Or maybe they trap people. Who knows? We got to see. But it's really what's holding the market up. You know, Apple's just weighted so heavy. Tesla has these points, man, that when they hit, you know, they hit. So it looks like Tesla wants 1210 to me. Just based off of, you know, look at some of these areas here. Right tool. There it is. You know, you look at these points that just, they hit every single time. Every time you look left. So what's the next one here? You know? I think gravity just takes it, you know, right up here. And then you go from there. Facebook, I have a trade idea, like a long-term play. And there's the bell. That Facebook can get back to the golden pocket at least. You know, something like that. And just trade right back up to it. Let's drop down to some smaller time frames. I have no clue what this green box is for, but I'm going to delete it. I can delete that fib. So this looks like an hourly bear flag, doesn't it? Trapped under the ADMA. This was overnight. Obviously, look, you can tell by the volume. Thank you guys for hitting that thumbs up too as well. Always appreciate it. And as usual, some 20% on those SPY puts. So I'll hang around for a little bit. Give me a second here. Facebook 819 315s. Long term call out from Texas a few weeks ago. Yeah, I haven't been on the trading floor as much, so I missed some of the stuff that goes on there. But yeah, Texas has been calling out some bangers. But yeah, I'm right there with him. Facebook is, you know, one of those names where it's not going away. Ad issues, no ad issues. They're going to fix whatever the problem is. Netflix has earnings. I think they're first of the FANG. They were first of the FANG to report last time before this huge gap down from 500 to 352. So, you know, we don't see anything crazy going on like it running back up to 500, but I think getting back to the middle, and that's why I have this line drawn. That's why I have this line drawn. Almost like a point of control. You know, I think eventually it does get back up to 504. I don't think it happens on earnings. But maybe an ER run does come. I think FOMO has some 400 calls for earnings that he's posted about. So, yeah, if the market's going to turn around, it probably starts with Netflix. Nvidia's at an interesting place here. See where it rejected. You see where it's going to, where it's retraced to. Held the ADMA, lost the ADMA. Now we're sitting right at the ADMA. So you do have a proper bear flag that's set up. And I think this is an easy trade. You know, if you wanted to wait on a bear break, you just 265. You know, if it breaks bear, you're probably going to get back to the golden pocket. Yeah, if you just want to play levels, you can go 260, you can go 250, and wait for it to break bear. It's negated at 275, so if you can get a break above 275, then you know you can flip bullish. So you can wait for it to break one way or the other. Google's kind of just coasting. I drew this fib, but I don't think it actually means anything. I don't. Amazon also just coasting in the middle of this channel here. You can see the ping pong going on here. I can delete that channel. The famous W pattern. Shop is interesting. I have a note written for shop. Where's my notes? Oh, I may have to put the, let's see. All right, I'll hide that. So you've basically had 10 days inside the mother bar. Yeah, 1, 2, here, let's just zoom in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We now have 12 days inside the mother bar. By the mother bar, I mean this candle here. So you have 10 days inside there. There's going to be a huge break. And you can either take, 800s to break the downward trend. That's actually what I'm leaning more towards. You know, it's running right up against, look at that. It's running right up against the trend line. I gotta fix that. Hold on. Fix it either. All right, well. That really bothers me. All right. You can wait until you break the downward trend line and take 800, so you can take both. Take 650s and 850s and see which one pays. But there's going to be a huge move here in shop. Like you don't get this type of consolidation and nothing happened. So keep an eye on that. That's a top play for me. Facebook is a top play for me. What's ES doing? ES does look like it wants to break. I think we have Fed minutes. I don't think that means anything. I don't think much has changed. But SPY has been saved by the ADMA. I think if it loses that on the hourly, I think it gets ugly. Hey man, I gotta fix this. Okay. Guess that's the best I got. Blah. All right, whatever. OCD. What are you guys watching? Give me some tickers. Looks like the Qs are It's not down much at all. So we wait. Hey, what's up, Jaden? Watching to see if it breaks February's high on SPY. What was February's high? Let's see. Let's go to the month. March. Aren't we already there? Oh no, 458.37 is February's high. March high is 461. I don't know. Bears got to get busy soon, though. I think. Jesus. There's like no premium left. I went from 20%, up 20%, to down 2%. SPY hasn't gone anywhere. They're just destroying premium. Oh, there we go. All right, so ES is losing it. There it goes. There we go. SPY should follow. There goes ES. Nope. Saved. Wow, they're buying every dip. Still. Every dip is being bought. Let's get out of this month view. Look at that 15-minute candle. Yeesh. I mean, it dwarfs the 15-minute candle at close, and that was a big one. These low volume pumps are insane. There goes ES. Let's see. Let's see if the Bears have anything. What I do know is we can't afford a day like yesterday where we were just watching paint dry. That can't happen. Because I've never been so bored. They may melt this entire market up on low volume through the whole summer. Smaller time frames. I have no clue what this is. What the hell is this? I don't think I've ever used that dot in my life. That dotted line. Let's see. All right. 15-minute SPY chart. I think the last stands for bears would probably be this candle here. You can see bulls are trying to get there. Let's see what Apple's doing. 15-minute under the ADMA. Let's see what banks are doing. XLF. I think if you can get banks to slip, Apple to stay under the ADMA, they can be pinned under 45. End of day close above 458, and we could melt up. Yeah, we can absolutely melt up on low volume. I think volume is down like 40%, and they'll just buy. Any bank stocks that you're keeping an eye on? Hey, Julia, how are you? I'm a big fan of JPM, just in general. I just like the way it trades. It's pretty clean cut. Other people trade BAC. They like Bank of America, but I tend to like JPM. It moves with the market very well, or with SPY. But right now, it's still in a downtrend. You got lower highs and lower lows. So, hard to play anything to the upside on banks. The Fed thing didn't play out the way that I thought it would. But I think if, market makers know. They know if everybody's looking at the same thing, they're going to go, we're going to zig, they're going to zag. Wow. I might have to get out of this. Hold on. No, premium hasn't changed. That's interesting. So market makers haven't changed the premium on the 450 puts much at all, despite ES flying here. And again, I really have to monitor this position. It's not something that I want to let get out of control. Here, I'll open up Active Trader so you guys can see. 1 second here. Boom. Let me just copy the contracts. Boom. All right, let's see what we got. We will do Thinkorswim. Boom, there we go. All right, so I use Active Trader when I'm typically day trading and scalping. Let me move some windows around. Hold on, so I can see you guys at the same, or see the chat box at the same time. So it uses a ladder. Damn, I really have to move this. Hold on. I guess the best way to do it would be. Give me 1 second, guys. Hold on. All right, let me try that. So this is Active Trader. super simple. You know, you can set your buys, your sells. You know, contract price here, where it's trading at. You know, I can set my sells. Fairly simple. Oh shit, where did it go? Crap. There it goes. So it looks like we're getting some movement. But yeah, to answer your question, Julia, JPM. JPM is what I like to trade over anything else. Bigger names, more, I mean, they're all liquid because they're all banks, but I might have to get out of this. I don't know if these are tweezer tops. Can you set a stop loss or sell order at the same time? Stop loss. And I think that's a bracket, no? Stop loss, sell order. Yeah, I think that's called a bracket. I don't use brackets. I need to watch a video on how to actually do them because they make sense. Like, really smart people use them. You know, they use like, you know, 20% stop loss, but you know, they want to walk their sell order up the ladder as it goes. So yeah, I'm just so active like with my trades that I don't use brackets just because I'm not doing anything else if I'm if I'm trading. So but yeah, look into bracket orders and go from there. All right, so SPY on the 15, that looks like a double top to me. All right. All right, so we just want to see that slip. That's all we want to see. We want to see the ADMA lost on the 15-minute time frame with acceleration to the downside. Then we have to be careful because if it doesn't lose the ADMA, it's a possible bull flag. But that looks like a double top to me. Very close to tweezer tops as well. Oh, is that not a double? It may not be a double top. Hold on. Give me 1 second. The dog's going crazy. Let me see what he wants. Probably dropped his treat outside of his crate. Hold on. And that's exactly what he did. Gave him a beef hide for his morning snack. Come on. You can do it. Do not be shy. I'm going to change this track. I don't like it. The funny thing is I can barely hear the music because I don't use headphones. But I thought that using some type of background music would be a lot more lively for the stream. NQ week. What did I draw that line for? I guess it's support. Now it's acting as resistance. Yep. Support here, resistance here. Peak above, look above and fail. Look above and fail here. Big upper wick. It's a lot of volume though. If you're a bull, you actually don't want to see that because this volume is definitely noteworthy. Apple lost the 15-minute ADMA. Look for more to the downside. A break of 177 would be ideal if you're playing puts with me. Because if you can break low a day, this early in the day, we can get a trending day to the downside. Still 45 cents to go. What's Tesla doing? Kind of just hanging out. Facebook same. Wow. Facebook from the bottom, that 185. It's killer. Since Julia brought up JPM, let's draw some stuff. Oh, this pesky SPY, man. This pesky SPY. It'll absolutely drive you crazy. One second here. Everything's red though. What's the VIX doing? 3%. It's not much. All right. So back to JPM. Like, this is what I mean when I say it's super easy to draw stuff. This actually might be a channel. Is it a channel or a falling wedge? Let's see. It might just be a channel. Let me play around with this. I think it's decent enough. All right. Can you guys see that? I think that's channel-y. And so you have higher highs, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Do we make another higher low? If we do, it's very ugly. Very, very ugly for banks. And they have earnings coming up next week. What's that? What day is that? 22nd. I don't have my calendar here. Oh, I don't have calendar in the widgets? That's trash. So next week is so it's 8 and 7, 15. So 13 would be Wednesday. What's the weather going to be today, though? Let's see. Not very hot. It's at a high of 71 here in sunny Southern California. All right. I like JPM, but I got freaked out when Diamond said they could lose Lyle and Russia. No, don't worry about your spelling. Yeah, I don't think that's anything to be worried about. Like, they won't. Jamie Dimon he's a pretty smart guy. He's not going to lose any money because of the Russia-Ukraine situation. Not something to be worried about. Now, rates, that's a different story. So, when they say 6 rate hikes, you automatically think, oh, this is good for banks. I don't think SPY's closed under the ADMA in a long time. No, it hasn't. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We're going on 2 weeks. 16 trading days. That's 3 weeks without a close under the ADMA. I'm going to hold my weeklies. Gonna hold my weeklies here. Apple still trapped under the ADMA, fighting for dear life. New 15-minute candle has started. Remember, 177 is today's line in the sand. Has to be lost on volume in order for it to bring the rest of the market down. Facebook seems to be going up. What else are you guys watching? So you guys are watching banks, you're watching tech. Mouse died. One of my biggest fears is my keyboard losing battery while trading, because I don't know if I have spare batteries. I should probably get some today though. SST up 90% for the day. Is that a penny stock? It's not a penny stock. What the hell is it? Well, this is insider trading. Financial conglomerate. What the hell is System 1? Oh my God. Did you guys hear that? He sounded like a bear. All right, I may have to get out. Yeah, I gotta get out. They're just punishing. Wow. They hit the buy button. There's nothing you can do. Like, there's no technical reason why this pump is going on. But it's how you crush both sides. Wow. Yeah. Chop, 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 chop. Look at this. Just balanced. Oh my God, he's like a wolf. Let me go see what he wants. That's funny. I want to go back and listen to this part of the live stream. 45:51. I got to see what this sounds like. Give me 1 second, guys. That was seriously the funniest sound I've heard him make ever. Maybe he was hungry. It would be so much easier if dogs could talk. Is that why my... I don't like this song either. All right, where are we at now? My windows back up. Oh, so you did hear it, Josiah. That's my 7-month-old Doberman Pinscher. There we go, Apple. I knew I didn't believe you. Yeah, I don't know what he wanted. I just gave him food, so I try to keep him on the same feeding schedule every day. It's just hard because, if I'm up at 5 o'clock Pacific, I don't want to feed him at 5 o'clock Pacific because it's just way too early. And then he wants to eat earlier and then, for dinner, if you're feeding twice a day. And, I'd much rather have him on like a normal 8 a.m. schedule, 8 a.m., 8 p.m. feeding schedule. Spy rejected. What's spy reject? Let's see. So it was a big pump for nothing. Ali Khan, I don't think I've seen you before. Thank you for joining. Is this King Ali from the Discord though? This little sliver of screen on the side, all the way to the right, annoys the shit out of me. Got to figure out how to fix it, because I think I know what it's doing. Oh, it's taking the other screen. Okay, not the same one. Well, welcome, brother. Back to SST and this pump and dump. The people who bought it 31 are gonna, they're gonna be very sad. Let's see where Spy's rejecting. So rejected it where? 458. Jaden, what's up with 458? What are you asking me about 458? All right, so what did I say the line in the sand was? On a yes? 45.83. Yeah. Clean my charts up. Let's get this back how I like it. With just the golden pocket. Oh, you're saying it will reject around there. I don't even want to see it get to 458, bro. I'm in 450 puts, man. I'd like to have some premium. I don't even want to see that. What'd the Fed say? Fed say something? This isn't normal right here. This isn't a normal candle. If someone can pull up news, that would be fantastic. That's not normal. Someone tell me something. What's going on? That's a news candle. Fed prepared to take strong action against inflation. So Bullard is doing this. I like him when I have puts. I like him a lot. All right, let's see. Ooh, look at that. 64%. That's what I'm talking about. All right. That's all it takes. It just takes a little crater sometimes. All right. So let's look at some more puts here. Let's look at some more puts. Let's open up active trader. Where's my window at? Let me take profit first. Let me just take some profit before I do anything. Create closing order. Boy, this thing moves slow. Give me 1 second. So much easier on mobile. Trim my position. I don't want to trim that much. Let's just take 7 off. Review, send. All right, cool. So I got in at 78. Trimmed some at 120. Thank you, Bullard. Problem is, these things recover very fast. Oh yeah, I said I was going to open active trader. Active trader. I guess I don't need to now. We'll just stay on the charts. Yeah, let's see what SPY's doing. All right, so we lost the hourly ADMA. Lose the hourly, we can see right back down to the maybe the last test of the ADMA, so 452, 453 area. I think that's a decent place to pull back. The problem is no one is shocked by what Bullard says. So, like, we need a further push to the downside. We need more than this. That is a big upper wick, though. I think it's huge. It's a really big upper wick. ES is going the opposite way of SPY. It's very strange. Look at this thing flying. Oh, was it? Oh, it was Brainerd. My bad. Okay. That was probably my fault. Oh no, you were at Bullard. Okay, Brainerd, Bullard, whoever. I don't care. Both B's. Volume on the sell-off. There is volume. Yeah, there's a lot of volume on the sell-off. There's 46 minutes left in this candle. And you have half of the volume that was on the You have a little bit more than half of the volume that was in the previous candle with 45 minutes left to go. So like just break it in thirds or break it in quarters, and this thing can accelerate. And ideally, you could have probably added there too if you were in puts. But let's see. Let's see what Apple's doing. That broke bull. The market went the other way. Just like, someone make it make sense, because it doesn't to me. As some of you may know, I've been paper trading futures on Tradeovate. I like it a lot, man. There's no premium burn. It reminds me a lot of trading crypto with leverage. Last year, I made a fortune just trading Ethereum and Bitcoin on FTX using leverage. 10, 20, if I was on a hot streak, 50 times leverage, if you can catch some really good sell-offs. And trading futures reminds me of that, because it's point for point. Like, I don't have to worry about chop. I don't have to worry about premium burn. It's, if you're playing mini ES, it's $1.25 a tick. 4 ticks in a dollar. So, if you're trading ES, which the margin requirements for ES are insane. I remember peaking at this, last year, and I think the margin requirement was 60% less than what it is now. So, I think to trade is like one ES contract margin requirement is 16,000. So, but one tick is, $12.50. $50 a point. I've found that the best time to trade futures is just like this right here, in the mornings. There's not much volume overnight for like the regular guys like us, but I find that early mornings are fine. Like when the market opens, same time as this live stream. Like, imagine catching here. I'll just show you. Imagine catching. What is this here? A 13-point drop on ES. You're playing. So it's at 50. 50 times 13. You're just collecting. It's like a video game. You're just collecting points. So Tradeovate is cool. I'll when I start live trading, I will do live sessions. So like I'll do it back and forth even. Maybe I'll do them in the same stream. I don't know. Maybe that's confusing. I don't know. But it looks like ES is losing this 45.65. There's a lot of volume. There's a lot of exit volume here. Yeah. So that's gone. Let's see if they save it. 45.65. It's very important. They're going to try and save this at least once. And if they don't, watch out. Dog, why is this? All right, so that's that. Well, they lost it. lose 45.60 and I'm in more puts. I'm just going to add to my 450s. Or maybe I'll go further out. Give me a second. These things not lining up is bothering me. All right, I think that works. All right, so I'm going to hop into some... I'm going to add... SPY. I might have to get my computer like that. Let's look at some one-day expirations. Wait. You gotta see if they're gonna save 45.60 first. On days like this, you kind of want to take SPX too. Double bottom, possible. Is that a double bottom? Kind of wait and see. Yeah. So double bottom. Let's set up a bear flag then. We can wait. Yeah. Let's see what happens. Bulls have to hold 45.60 here. 45.60 to 45.65. If not, we see 45.15. Oh, 89%. I'm gonna trim some more. This is a great trade. Great trade. 149. I exited some more. Look at this here. Let's see if it sets up 5-minute bear flag. But look at this exit volume though. Might be a climax too. Let's take a look. 2-minute. Where's my volume at? There it is. So yeah, possible climax. 2-minute time frame. But if this breaks bear again, watch out. But low key, just kind of betting on a small pump. And I'll show you what I mean by climax. So you got 1, 2, 3. So you get it. Just violent selling, ramping up before the climax, and then you find the bottom. Even if it's just a 2-minute bottom. Before making its way back up, and it still, still sets up a bear flag. I'll pull a 2-minute fib which means almost nothing, but let's see what that looks like. Put all the fibs back in place. I actually can use fibs. Boom. This is actually important. Where am I going to pull from? Pull from here. Whatever. Pull from here. So if you start, so if this bottom is going to round out on the 2-minute time frame, and this is how you can learn to scalp. So if this rounds out and you get something like that, you can just look for a retracement back up to 45.76 golden pocket. Use 45.65 first because that was prior support, and use it as resistance to trim if you're going to start scalping. Looking for a 6-point move. Like if I was trading futures right now, I'd look for this to be the bottom, just on this 2-minute time frame, and I'd work towards a 6-point move back up to 45.65. So if we're talking about $50 a tick, $50 a point, it's a quick $300. Oh, it broke, so never mind. That would have been invalidated. Maybe they save it. Let's see. Took close to 100% on those 450s. Got one runner left. Very nice trade. Bought at 78. Shout out to my brother Steven. I bought this after hours in the Discord. He mentioned looking at him. So you can buy SPY options up to 15 minutes after close. So we're going to 45.50 now. Yeah, you can buy options up to 15 minutes after close. My trading day has been made. I don't have goals or anything, but you can't ask for a better executed move than just kind of being patient. And that pump almost got me out. Which one was it? Here, I'll show you. This one here. But I've seen it too many times. Like way too many times. Hold on, let me see. Like that wick right there. Remember I said like 45.80 is probably where I have to like get out. And it wasn't believable to me. And this is what makes trading so hard, is you have a trade plan and you want to stick to it. The live stream I said, I probably want to start looking for an exit around 45.83. Here's 45.82 and it looks like it's going to run and you have to make a decision. And it was on volume. So it was it was a great fake out, probably trapped a lot of bulls. And if it would have went up, like if the candle would have closed, like if this 5-minute candle would have closed and just moved on to the next one on an inside bar, I probably would have been out. Because I have rules that I stick to. Rules that I stick to. It keeps me a profitable trader. At times it's maddening too, because it creates massive frustration, especially with a market like this. But you know, if I wasn't in a position, this is a beautiful opportunity for a short, a wick like this, break of the ADMA, and you still have 20 points. Once it breaks the ADMA, you know, not full portfolio, but you know, you get a big upper wick like this, loss of the ADMA. It's a good signal. It's a good play. I don't know if we get any better than that. I don't know if there's. Let's see. So they say 45.50. These are all psychological numbers at this point. One second here. LCD, man. Who invented it? Who invented OCD? I don't even know if you guys can see it. Hold on, let me see if. Yeah, you can. Damn. I've got to fix that. That little sliver on the right side of the screen just annoys me. I wonder if I change the background. Who were you guys rooting for yesterday? UNC or Kansas? Just tapping screensavers. Not all at once now, jeez. I take it Apple lost that 177. Haven't checked in on them. OKU. Yeah. UNC had to put up a nice fight. Yeah, we lost 177. You're from Carolina. I have family roots in North Carolina. Got family in Durham. I have a house that was left to me in Wilson, North Carolina. The Sticks. Yeah, Bill Self is he's proven himself. Let's change this song. I can't even hear it, but it's making these weird noises. Let's just go back to this one. Memento. All right, I'm back. So, watch out for Apple. So Apple lost the 177. We talked about that. Lose 176.21. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I didn't like it either. The funny thing is, I was telling these guys earlier, I can't even like hear the music. I don't wear headphones, so like it's in the background, but because I don't want an echo, I have it down on my system. But yeah, I think it adds character to the stream, and it's royalty free, which is the most important part. It's the only way you can stay alive on YouTube playing music, royalty free music. Well, you guys know what I say. I think the move has been made. I think we chop around before the next move. The weekly GP still intact. Let's look at that here on ES. Has not broken. I mean, it's broken, but it hasn't closed. I mean, it hasn't shown signs of wanting to close. Above, outside of the golden pocket. So we'll run through these one more time. I'm gonna make a smoothie. If I see another opportunity, I'll pull up Active Trader and I'll hop back on. But I think my day is done. Swung a bearish position in a market where I probably shouldn't have swung. They could have melted us up the entire way. Give me 1 second here. I thought the risk to reward was there. Part of it was stubbornness. I did not believe the pump. I might stay in this actually. We're down 26 on the day. I didn't believe the pump. I believe yesterday was floated because of the Elon news. And Elon is such a figure in this space that whatever he does is likely going to lift the entire market. So it ran on that. That was clear to me. And yeah, I didn't buy it. Just wasn't buying it. So jumped into some 450 puts. They were 78 cents. I was able to get out of most of them today, around 93%. I don't know what my average is, but it was a good trade. I think my first trim may have come a little early, and that comes with sitting around waiting for the move to happen. And you're like, all right, let me lock in some profits. But I think realistically, hindsight obviously being 2020, I could have waited for this candle to close. I got out somewhere in here. I have to go back and look at the time. I'll do a review video on it. But I got out somewhere in here, and I probably could have waited for the volume climax. Oatmeal is better than no meal, as I say. So I'm not, we're talking about, a couple bucks. It's not a big deal. But still a very profitable trade. It was almost a double. And I can't be mad at it. And I think now we just chop around before the next move. You got to watch NQ on the daily. NQ has not lost. Very similar to ES, Apple, and Tesla. I don't think it's lost the 8 EMA in 11 days. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We're on day 15 above the 8 EMA. I think a cooling off would be good. I think losing 15,000 would be healthy on NQ, not 1,000. I don't ever want to lose 15,000. Look at the 4-hour 8 EMA. This is a sign here. So, pro tip 101. I don't think I've ever said this on camera. Losing the 4-hour 8 EMA is usually the sign of a reversal coming. The sign of a reversal coming. Sorry. Here we are here. 4-hour ADMA. Let's look at Tesla. Tesla wants to stay above 1100. 4-hour ADMA is $10 away. Apple's lost everything almost. So when this breaks, you can look at puts as well. 4-hour ADMA is right there. I may stay on until something happens. Actually, look at this. Look at this craziness. Look at this nonsense. Look at this. Are you kidding me? And it's like every 4 hours, you're like, okay, where do I hop in? Where do I hop in? Where can I hop in? 7 days go by and you're like, shit. Could have hopped in there. Apple's using the 4-hour ADMA as support right now. But when it's lost, where did I say the dog howling was? I think it was 45. I think the 45-minute mark. 45:51. Sun is up here. Get some good natural light. Let's see what else we got. Hourly is cooked. 30 minutes left. And plenty of volume in that last bar. I'm going to look at some SPX 4500s. Do them from my phone. Let's see. Let's see, SPX for tomorrow, 1 day to expiration, 4500s. Tight spread. They opened at $1.20, $1.20. Sheesh. They're $4.80 now, so it's basically a $5 lotto. 60 points. Boy. Let's get something closer. Let's see. 45.25. If 450 is lost, I think overnight we can see 45.15. That was a breakout from... Where's 45.15? Right here. I have these numbers in my head. I mean, can you make a case that we come back down here? Golden pocket is 45.34 the 45.35, which was also support once. Interesting. Let's move this up then. Let's put this in the SPX chat. And Q took the day off today. Look at the daily candle on SPY. 53.44 is the ADMA. Smelling bearish. I smell it. I smell it. I smell bear meat. It's being cooked. Still got 90% on the 450s. I'll close out that last one before the end of the day. And likely regret it. Let's look at the shop option chain. Let's take a gander at that because I have my eyes on that. All right. Weekly 650s are expensive. Ooh, if shop has a 50-point day to the downside, though. I like these 675s, though. What's a sympathy play for shop? There isn't anything like them. Man, I really like these. Remember I said, it's inside that mother bar. And to get outside that mother bar, look where it is. 646. I'll just wait. I'll wait. I would need to see. Yeah, we've reclaimed 45.50. Yeah. I'll wait. Yeah, I agree, Jaden. You remember I wrote that in the, I think on my trading view, is to keep an eye on that weekly. So I'll stick to that. If we can't break that, I think we're, like, if we can't see 4,600 this week, I think we're going back down to 44 something. Let's look at Walmart. Change the screen back. Trading view. WMT. Whoa. I almost took a short based on this wick right here. Yesterday. It was right at resistance. Look at this. And look at the last couple times it's hit that, right? On everything. I had this circled as one of my top plays. Like, start looking at puts. And here we are, going to break yesterday's high. That's a good eye. A look above and fail would be devastating for bulls on this. If you're a bull. I'm obsessed with shop right now. Give me 1 second. Because I'm trying to process a decision that I know I'm going to have to make soon. I'm going to close out this last SPY contract. All right, I'm all out of SPY 155s or 450s, excuse me. 155s. That's a doomsday scenario. SPY 155 would mean the aliens have landed. They've taken over. They've captured our president. We'd be done. But they still let us trade. That's what SPY 155 brings. All right, sorry. I was reading the chat. Well, it's pretty boring now. I think the move has been made. 450 seems to be holding. And I'm going to take off. Maybe have some fruit, some water. What's the weather like again? Oh, that's why it does it. Okay, that makes sense. Weather. 71. Doesn't really get hot until later, though. That sucks. That's all I had to do to fix that? Any other tickers you guys are looking at? I'll wait 7 minutes. I'll wait 7 minutes and 50 seconds for this candle to close before I hop off. I want to see where this next candle prints, where it opens. NBA playoffs start soon. I'm going to use this last 7 minutes to talk about what I want to talk about. Let's see. Which is basketball. If the playoffs started today, this is what it would look like. Clippers got Paul George back. Minnesota is sneaky good. They score a lot of points. Spurs at the play-in. Pelicans. I think Popovich has the edge here. CJ hasn't done much for them. You think the Bucks repeat? Jeez, man. I thought we only had one cheesehead here. That was Mo. I can't lie. They look good. But so does Phoenix, man. Phoenix looks really good. And there's nothing like revenge. You know, wanting to get back there. No one's scared of Utah. I don't know when Steph is coming back. Memphis has gone on like this ridiculous run without Morant. I think they've won something like 18 of the last 17. What are they? 18-3 without him? Maybe it's not that high. It's something close to it though. No one's scared of Denver. No one's scared of Dallas. I think the real shot is for Phoenix to get back. I think the Bulls have been one of the saddest stories in the second half of the season. They've been awful. Philadelphia's fool's gold. They're absolutely fool's gold. Yeah, we're bouncing here. Whoa. Oh, that's SPX. I was going to say, wait a minute. Philly's fool's gold. Harden is not somebody that you can rely on. So, you know. Is anyone scared of anyone on Phoenix? No. I don't think anyone's scared of... I take that back. You got to be scared of Booker. He can get you 50 in a playoff series, and that can devastate you. Brooklyn is my dark horse, Josiah. It's my favorite team on the East. I'm a huge KD fan. My son loves KD. I think Kyrie has the best handles we've seen in maybe NBA history. And is it 20-2? Oh man, 20-2 without Morant is insane. Yeah, the Brooklyn thing is weird, and it's weird because whoever has to, some people checked out. They were like, "This guy's talking basketball." I want to hear about stocks. The problem is the Nets only have 2 scorers. You know, I don't know if Joe Harris is coming back. So, you know, I guess Kyrie and KD can't get you a lot of buckets, but still, it's not may not be enough for playoff basketball. So, and the problem with Philly is Harden. Once it starts warming up, Harden is looking for day parties and really not the playoffs. You know, he starts making his plans for Vegas, Encore Beach Club, stuff like that. All right, so we got nothing here. They saved it. They saved 45-51. Oh, is Joe Harris out for the season? That sucks. All right, guys. That's my time. Fun stream as always. Love it here. Thank you guys for always hanging around and listening to my crazy ideas. Caught some good stuff. Analyzed the market properly. We knew what levels had to hold. 45.65, then 45.50. We lose 45.50, and you can almost bet your bottom dollar we're going to retest 45.15. So, oh, Seth is a good piece. You're right. Harden does fold in big moments, and I'm telling you, it's because he looks forward. He looks ahead. He looks past the playoffs, and he looks towards the summer. He's a big party guy. Wow. Who mentioned SST before I go? Because there are people ready to jump. The SEC needs to look at this. This is shameful. You guys are the best. If anything crazy happens, if we lose 45.50 and I'm in front of screens on ES, I will hop back on live. I will use Active Trader. I will do some scalping so you guys can see that. So, always appreciate you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thumbs up if you haven't. Share it if you haven't. Go back and watch it if you haven't. I'm going to go back and listen to 45.15 and listen when the dog was howling. So I think that was hilarious. You guys enjoy the rest of your morning, and I'll see you guys soon.